So we're in the gym now, huh, Chan?
I worked out 2 days in a row.
I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you, bro.
Yep.
There he is.
There you go. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man.
Okay.
What up with it? Good, bro. What's happening?
What's up, Z? Respect. You got
I
it.
don't know, Fred. I think he got you.
Huh?
I think he got you
Got
in
me
the neck.
what?
I think he got you in the neck.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He definitely, hey, shit.
Yeah.
He got that
That's a Florida, we're in Florida, boy. Look at y'all.
Coco in this bit.
Oh, wait, I
Like
forgot.
KT was out there
It's
when you was
three
there?
Gators,
It's all
huh?
Gators
Yeah,
right
just
here,
left.
baby.
He was hosting. He had just left.
In 2016.
I was trying to graduate early so I could play with them.
Right, okay.
Early, but they went. Michael wouldn't let me.
Yeah, Mac.
They wouldn't let
That's
me.
all
this is-
conversation.
This is nasty.
You ever play
3
against
Gators.
Play Central?
Just the best of the
No,
best.
Nah.
I was watching the midget team that was holding the banner when they ran out against Kelvin.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, we got RC outnumbered today.
Yeah, this ain't cool. I don't like it. I feel like we have more LSU guys on the show than Florida, so this is a rare feeling.
Yeah.
You know, y'all got a couple of them. Y'all do football okay out
The
there.
problem is this, though. Even when I have one, it's just 2-2. This is the only time I think it's been 3-1.
So get out of line, we're going to jump on your ass.
I respect it. I'm done. Hey,
You know he'll fight.
you know exactly. I was about to say.
You know CJ
Hey,
will fight.
hey, CJ walked in here and started storming outside.
Lightning, as soon as you said that, it started lightning.
Yeah. Hey, shoot, that would happen when you come to Houston, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach, can't pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling, get me up. On the mission, get me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach, can't pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant.
So what do we call you on the show? Is it CD? Is it C.J. Gardner-Johnson? I mean, is Chauncey totally gone?
My dad's still here, so it's not totally gone. It's not totally. People call me CJ all the time,
Yeah.
but CD. But CJ is fine. I'm cool
All right,
with that. I'm
we'll
cool
go
with
with C.J. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Channing Crowder, Fred Taylor, I'm Ryan Clark. Pivot fam, thank you for pivoting with us. We had a conversation recently, and I just kind of want to get this out the way for you because I think it's important. There's some rumors swirling that, and I think it's just so silly that it's even a thing, that you put a hit out on Malik Nabers. You know, I reached out to him. How would you want just to address him so he knows what's going on, but also so the people don't see your character in a way that's not you?
Respectfully, only way I know the kid, we played against each other. And like I was telling my agent, like, the kid was in high school when I was in New Orleans. So, like, I don't even know his family. Respectfully, there's nothing on the football field to indicate we have, like, any little football beef or off the field. Like I said, I don't know who his crew is. So, first person I hit was Jameis, because I played with Jameis. If you can get me in contact with him, because I don't want your agent or your people being brought something that you don't have nothing a part of. That's respectfully. So there's nothing towards his family. Like I said, kid got a great future. We played against each other, but it was like, shook hands and kept it going. So it's nothing to it.
Have you talked to Summer? I guess that's her name.
To be honest with you, through quarters, there's no communication. I'm just keeping it through the court, like I'm supposed to. So leaving it like that.
And bro, do you think you got a bad rap? Because even that, like when you type your name in now,
Yeah.
it ain't talking about Super Bowl champion. It ain't talking about interceptions. It ain't talking about knocking dude. You know what I'm saying? What you do. Do you dislike how you're painted?
Yeah, I think it started when I got drafted. I went to a team that was already like scrutinized as like a villain. The Saints. Sean P., the missed calls, and all the players that they drafted, and the culture being in New Orleans. So it was like, the moment I got that call, I already knew what I was taking on. So it was like, what can I do to stay out of that light and just play football? I was first day in camp, I got called out by Sean P. And I've never been called out like that before. He was like, I know you're gonna be here if you toe the line, but don't cross it. Got plenty of clips from Super Bowl, Velma clips, Malcolm Jenkins clips. Even Bush got clips of him toeing the line, but it's like, that's what he's preaching. There's nothing against the game. That's just how New Orleans play football. That's what I brought into. I'm a rookie, so I can't say nothing. What you want me to say? Like, oh, I'm not gonna go. I can't. I brought into a room with Marshawn, was a 3-time Pro Bowler already, All Pro. Marcus was there. The defense was. So I think that's where it started. Because in college, I never had issue.
Right. And you said you knew what you was up against.
Yeah.
When you got to New Orleans. In the Super Bowl parade, I'm sure you knew you were up against when you pulled out the shirt.
Yeah.
The Swifties. That's an army, bro. Who designed it? When that thought come up and why?
So.
Because the Swifties don't play.
All right. In the Eagles building, if you've been in there, there's no disrespect. People come in and out. It's a celebrity-filled building. You meet the rappers, the athletes. And I think one of the dumb guys came in and, hey, I got someone in your locker because we know nobody else gonna do it. Mm. I don't know these people that's walking in and out. We meet so many different people. Me and Dom, being completely honest, I'm like, all right, cool. I met Pete Davidson nowhere randomly come out of practice. Mm. So you gotta understand, like I'm seeing people from TV in the office, so they said, we got something for you, equipment, people joking with me. So I look at it, I'm like, all right. But people don't understand, before all of that, this man's ex-girlfriend was at the game, courtesy of one of the members. Like, that has nothing to do with me, so I'm just, all right, y'all want me to do it? All right, cool. Y'all cool with it? Y'all, everybody joking, like, I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. But at the end of the day, it's like, I made a decision to put it on, but it was nothing.
Yeah, nah.
Nothing towards nobody. It's just going to Super Bowl. Like, riding off a Super Bowl high, you still probably champagne, cigars, whatever off the party. But it's like there's nothing to it.
Have you gone places where one of her fans kind of called you out for it, like in fun or maybe too
so crazy,
serious
no,
with it?
Because a couple of her fans said they've been following me since I was at Florida. So it was like, we don't like what you did, but I'm a fan of you. And take a picture and go about our day. It's nothing malicious. Like, I ran into a lot of them in Target. Like, just going to get some toiletry stuff, and I just run into them.
CJ, I've known you for a while. I remember me and Jordan still talk about the speech at the opening when you came and you talked to the boys and just kind of shared your story, shared the reason you competed the way you do, how much you wanted to be the best. I say it repeatedly on TV. I think you're one of the best safeties in football.
Respectfully.
When you were the nickel in New Orleans, you were one of the best nickels in football. And you played man dang near every snap. You don't get that respect. And I do think a lot of times it's because of the perception of you being a wild card or crazy or uncontrollable, whatever it is. But your play says Pro Bowl caliber, all pro caliber play. Why aren't you, after winning a championship, 2 times in Philadelphia, bro, 6 picks each of those years, why are you now a Houston Texan and not a Philadelphia Eagle?
Scared of a competitor.
You said they're scared of a competitor?
Yeah, simple as that.
What you mean?
You can't program a dog. Certain dogs, you can't say be a dog and then it's time to go out there. Hey, we need you. Let's look at the Washington Commanders game. I got kicked out. I was nowhere near to play. Nowhere near to play. Everybody was fed up with me, and I'm like, if you go back to that play, I celebrated with Reed Blankenship. And I'm getting cursed from head to toe on the sideline and looked at Vic even get on me. I'm like, what did I do? So, you know, people in the box, they call down and they're trying to figure out why am I getting kicked? They was trying to reverse the call. Because guys come off the sideline. If you watch that game, the game was already heavily. That's what sparked it. Then we had like a little scrum at practice. Nothing. It's just offense versus defense. But who's the culprit of it? Me, I guess, because I guess we're competing. When you telling the period is live. You telling us not to compete during a live period, but it's a live period. We competing to get ready for a playoff game. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. It's like little antic things that, okay, so how you want to play football? Or you want me to be a leader and outspoken, but then you want me to sit back and just, I'm cool with taking the back seat, but I'm not cool with little things like, okay, I'm misled, I'm confused. I don't understand what you want me to do. So being in Philly is like, I would go to the front office like, what's my role? Like you guys say, you want to be a captain. But when decisions are made, I'm looked at like, oh, we're just gonna call your agent. If I don't say like this, if I come in smiling, happy, and joy, oh, he's too much. If I come in there just quiet, nice to meet you, how you doing? Yes, sir, no, sir. Oh, something wrong with him. And so that's two-faced. Well, I don't know how to play it because even when I'm mellow tone, it's just a problem. I don't cause no problems. There's nowhere been in the locker room where I had a single issue with a teammate. Reed Blankenship want to be in his wedding. It's to be honest with you, those type, that's my safety. Since his rookie year, you don't get those type of calls from people that think you're a problem.
True statement. That's real.
I just got traded, and I just met the owner, the GM was there, all the assistant coaches. You don't get called to a wedding if I was a problem. So it kind of leave me in a little confusion. Like, okay, I just like, all right, what I gotta do? Yeah, the outbursts. I'm like, all right, that's easy to tone back.
Yeah.
Just don't say nothing. Just like some people say, sometimes don't say nothing.
But then you do that though, you're not being yourself. So now, how I get the best player?
It reminds me of something that Draymond Green said, almost like the Hulk and Bruce Banner, where like you off the field, you can be a good dude, cool guy. Like you sitting here chilling, cool, whatever. I done heard about you all the way back to Florida. But it seems like you get on that field and it's that switch that I think athletes need that switch. But do you know when to turn it off and when not to turn it off? Because, it's funny about your name change.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the name change. I read about it and you were like, there's a different,
But it's deeper than that too.
Explain it to me.
I got two dads, and it was always hard to balance. Where's your real dad? What your stepdad do? I got tired of answering the question because it's like where I'm from, people will get this wrong image and always build up their own story. I didn't like publicizing my family or private life. So I said, all right, I'm just gonna take that off my family and just put it on me. That's the deeper, like, not to copy nobody. I just want to take my family, because everybody was getting picked at. Every little thing I did, my family getting picked at. I'm like, my family is harmless, man. They're not worried about none of this thing, So I just try to like alleviate a lot of problems. And there's no problems to alleviate when I really sit back and think about it. I'm like, well, never had a criminal record. That's the biggest thing. Like, never had no serious allegations. So I sit back and like, all right, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing too much? And if I do too less, is it gonna be enough to still be able to go places I wanna go and do what I need to do to feed my family?
He talked about Draymond Green. I asked him this question, especially in the world I'm in now, my family takes a lot of heat or feels a lot of heat for things I say. And then it's the social media, so they think they have to defend me and this and that. And I'm always like, nah, yeah, I'm straight. Like, I understand how to deal with this. How much pressure, though, is it to know that because of your behavior or because of your perception, let me say that, because of your perception, there is all these narratives that you now have to defend your family against or protect your family from that are all about you?
I'll be honest with you, I try to go get help as much as I can.
What you mean?
I try to talk to coaches that actually can relate. I try to ask some therapists that they know. I even sometimes just calling my grandmother and just talking to her. Because nobody, out of all the people that's going to my grandma, she just, she tell me like, what got you where you at? By being you. So all the problems I try to figure out, I think I don't put no pressure on myself anymore. I think that's what it is. I got all this pressure. I want to release it, but I don't got no pressure on myself. And I think the more, like I said, I go open up and actually go in the building and be a friendly coworker or a coachable player for coaches, because it's like, one, man, bro, there's not too many people you can go talk to, bro. You can't trust them because there's always something, and they want something from you or it's a catch. So being, 27, and just now figuring out how to express my feelings without being angry, I think I'm still trying to figure it, kind of lost.
Yeah.
But my navigation telling me, like, all right, got to open up more. You got to go ask for help. Sometimes you got to cry. You know, I don't cry as much, but I go pray. I'm like, if I can't cry, I'm gonna go pray. I'm gonna go sit in the shower, I go pray. Cause sometimes a simple prayer, it helped me. I think that's why I won a Super Bowl. I was quiet all year. I was really quiet all year. Minus me and Slade, you know, we have nothing. He had a fat head on my wall as a kid. Come on, man. I ain't got no animosity with you, bro. I watched you from the lines with Calvin. Like, I played with you on the GameCube. I went quiet, bro. I would just pray every day. I'm like, man, I gotta help me help my teammates and my coaches and people that hire me here. And I think praying, bro, has just been helping me and just been helping me.
From your time at Florida, you know, to the NFL, playing in 2 Super Bowls, leading the league in picks, being misunderstood at times and trying to find the answers so you can be the best you can possibly be. Is there anything in there that you would change about your journey to this point?
Yeah, I would change how I would model my role models, like how I looked up to them. And
You saying the people you looked up to?
yeah,
or
how they went about things. Like you said, like, for example, Reggie was the first safety I seen coming from Palm Bay.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about it. Palm
Reggie
Bay,
Nelson was a baller.
and then on the field, I would see like everything. I'm like, okay, I gotta be just like that. And then Little League, your coach said, you wanna be like that? But you know, you hear those, I'm like, I gotta be just like him. And then like, as a kid, I would see you guys, Ryan Clark, Troy, Charles, I see all the little highlights. I'm like, oh, I gotta do exactly those things. I think if I would go back and change how I would do certain things, like my outbursts of when I'm being attacked when I was younger. I think that's where it started. The 4-5 start. Y'all know how that go. That's where it started. I think me not caring about what other people think when I was younger, I think it affected me. And that outburst carried and spurt moments in my life because it reverted back to my childhood. I would do in my childhood. And I think if I could go back, I would change how I would do some of my outbursts, how I approach it, instead of always being aggressive, like I said, by watching. But it's not all, I never knew why it was like those type of people.
So can you be the great player? RC just said it, how great you were. Can you be that player if, you know, you pipe down a little bit, or if you change your approach?
I feel like the past 2 years I have. I feel like the past 2 years I've been going from Philly, Detroit, Philly. I felt like I made a complete change because I would allow people to help me and understand so I can be a great safety. I would go ask questions. What do I need to do so I could satisfy you, like respectfully satisfy your needs so I could still be here and have a job, respectfully. And those responses would be, let's keep doing what you're doing. Or you're fine. You're here to catch picks and bring energy. I'm like, all right.
but I honestly think, and you way better than I ever was, but between the whistles, you cover so much goddamn ground. We were talking about it when you was coming. I was like, bro, from Florida, you cover so much ground. I think that's your greatness. Like, your fast twitch is stupid. It's when the whistle blows to when the whistle starts. It's more to it. Like, it's to Fred's question, like, it's almost let me know if I'm wrong, like, do you have to have a hatred towards your opponents?
No.
Because it seems as if, like, it's not like, okay, good catch. It's, you caught the ball, bitch, you didn't catch the ball again, you motherfucker. Do you have, like, watching you, it seems that way.
So you can ask teammates I play with. It's not like that. People say it's like, because we're celebrating, but it's never negative towards the person or the game, because like I said, I can't name a single person that I seen off the field that I did an antic towards or over that we have a personal problem with. There's no intent to like be that villain.
Yeah.
It's just true joy of playing the game and doing what I love. Like, I've been in games where I ain't said nothing. And I'm still like, oh, he's out there. I ain't said nothing. I just hit a guy the wrong way. Or I don't know, I'm near a pile or something. Or it's been games where I haven't said nothing. And it's been games where, yeah, it's not because I go out there with hatred. No, I'm going based off the game. It's a rivalry game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big game. Like San Fran, the first San Fran game, the Eagles game, forget the media. There was nothing on the field. There was no switch to get. It's none of that going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I get on the field, I don't got no vendetta. There's no energy, no negative energy out there. It's just playing with passion from guys I looked up to, how they played the game. I'm just playing ball, man.
What was it, Wims?
Javon
Mims.
from Chicago.
That was all right.
You snatched the man mouthpiece out his mouth.
It started deeper than that. So that's a whole situation I can give you. It's cold. He got hit the wrong way on the sideline. He felt the way, and it went from there. But nothing else, like, respectfully, we saw each other that summer and laughed because he's a Georgia Bulldog, a Florida Gator. And we sketched each other.
He did steal off for you, though.
Yeah, but it was just like,
He was like,
No, but I can't forget the picture with this. He had a little.
I'm like, did you really take it that far? Like, come on, man. Like, it's a hit. Like,
you had them things loaded.
It was a total Florida boy incident, too, though. The whole thing was Florida.
I know he was biting his lip.
Because I was like, this is my thing, and this is what clicked. Like you said, that switch. Yeah. If I swing, that image that y'all talking about is everywhere still to this day. You know it's so crazy. And not taking away nothing from the guy. But come on now. I would be in the same position.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You would.
I'd be in the same position. I took the high road many times when I could have been that, he's the cool, but why he didn't swing?
That's not a crazy person thought.
Because I read that rule book, y'all said fighting fine how much? Oh no, y'all crazy. I heard you, coach.
Like, everybody has an alpha. Your defense this year in Philadelphia, the rush was crazy. Obviously, Jalen is amazing. Zach played amazing at backer. I mean, just on every level, y'all had a tone setter. But you, to me, were the energy, the personality of the defense. I was at the Super Bowl, and I'm watching it. They throw a ball to Travis Kelce over the middle. He doesn't catch it, but you give him a little chicken wing, right? When you get into a game like the Super Bowl and you know that's a future Hall of Famer, the quarterback's a future Hall of Famer, do you turn up the energy so the rest of your team follows that?
I calm down.
Really?
You can ask the film team. This third quarter, 6 minutes left, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Because I know if I get out my body or get too up, we get out of control. It's been the biggest games we done played, and I can't do what I do. I can't do what I do. Super Bowl, I was fine being the safety valve and understand just don't let the ball go over our head. I don't care about no tackle right now. I don't care about knocking somebody head. That's not my job right now. Like, I calm down because I don't watch big games on TV so much. I'm like, why not me? I don't watch the NBA Finals. I don't watch NHL. I'm like, I need to be the last team standing. And when we lost the first Super Bowl, it just hit even more. I'm like, I was on the stage and just the top of the mountain. And you got to think about it, only, 59 teams won Super Bowl? 53 players exactly? I want to be one of them. I was one of them. And that's why I had to calm down. Kick back. Even the whole week, I didn't leave the room.
You know, you sound like an incredibly sane person. When you have a helmet on and Javon Mims swings on you or Ray McCloud gets upset with you, the perception is, right, or the thought is, C.J. had to do something to them people to make those people punch him or to get him or to get them in that space. I knew you, like I said, I met you in college, right? I knew you were intelligent, right? I knew you had good sense. But even me watching it was like, oh wait, he's changed from that young man I met that told that group of high school players how to be the best you could possibly be. How do you now overcome the narrative that's been created throughout the first 6 years of your career?
Just win here. Just keep winning. Just keep winning and don't take away from what's already there. I think that's the biggest thing. Just keep winning. I think when you talk about football and your career, just win football games. You can't talk about losing. Winning and staying out the way and making sure that you're doing the best thing you can do for the organization, yourself, and your family. I think, like you said, and not even making an outburst. Not even doing, like you said, antics on the field, things happen. Like I said, take the high road like you've been doing.
Mm-hmm. You keep talking about outbursts, and you said you had outbursts as a kid. Tell me about what life was for you growing up then. Like what, because you keep saying I always had these outbursts. I had these outbursts.
Yeah.
It started when I was young.
Yeah.
What were the outbursts for when you were younger?
Battling against older kids, trying to solidify myself as the best kid in the county. Tarian Folston was the best running back in our county. And everybody was like, oh, you can't be better than him. You can't be better than him. So you can't. I'm not hearing that. So I would always go against these kids, and I'm the person that go against them. And I think when things would go against me in Little League, I'm not having that. There was no fights. It's just I would use my athletic ability to make it, like my outbursts come from my athletic ability. I'm always trying to defend that. Oh, I'm better than you. That's what the outbursts come from. Oh, I'm better than this person. I'm better than this person. And that's what I'm referring to. Is like not nothing personal. It was like I always was trying to get the outbursts. I'm better than this next person. Don't say it no more. Just do it. And that's where it started. I think if I was just doing it back then, like I'm the biggest brother out of all my brothers. There's two of us. So I got to learn it on my own. You know, my mom, single mom to my stepdad came. So going out against the older kids and, seeing how they played and then watching it on the internet, I'm like, I'm going to be better than him. And then letting them know about it. You don't got to do that sometimes. And I think if I learned at a younger age, it would have helped me even more. People, okay, I could play with this kid or I could, work with him or something like that. So,
C.J., you was talking about running backs, the best running back in the county. I want to go back to your Super Bowl run this year. Your defense, amazing, one of the best in league history. Your offense just turned up a notch when Saquon pulled up. The first time in practice, when he ran through the hole, did you turn that down, or what was your mindset like? Let me go see what this looked like, or what was that matchup like?
You can't go hit the money.
I just wanna know,
no. So this is what happened.
He's a player.
This what happened. This is okay. You asked me why I'm in Houston. We do a 2-minute drill.
Uh-oh.
And Nick say, it's stud tempo. This is in, I think, first beginning part of practice, we get our pads. I say, you show, Nick. And Nick say, just throw them up, Sean says, I got you. The first play, guard turn out, shoot the gap. They immediately blow the whistle. Because they know, like, They were like, oh, no. Here, hold the D-line. The O-line say, oh, you want to go hit him, Saquon? He going to shake you. Saquon said, all right, Chauncey. You got it. We competitive. Because he walked up to me before camp. Hey, if I break, that's 7 points. If you stop me, that's 6 points. I say, bet. I say, but what if I smack you? Like, what if I hit you? Like, come on, all right, we just talking. So, because I had Wolf Coach say third tempo. Yeah. Like, what I get for that? He was like, just take care of him, I'm take care of you. They doing how offense do. They little gimmicks on 2 minutes. Nick go empty, and I know what's coming. And Jalen Hurts, quarterback draw, I run straight down the middle. I'm supposed to be in the middle third, run right down the middle. I ain't even hit him, but I got drill over defense one, whatever. I got cussed out so bad. And you
got too close?
I got close to Jalen to warn Saquon. Like, this can happen to you on 4th and 1. And You not gonna fill the gap like that in the game. Bijan Robinson play happen.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the kid.
He's dope.
Yeah.
He's good.
He can go.
They make a crazy call in the huddle, and it's me and him, and I'm like, oh. And it triggered back to what Saquon said. I saw Saquon in the backfield. I didn't see Bijan Robinson. And it went from there, and I go to the sideline and say, Saquon, that was you. And he just laughed. And we lost, but it was like, that was
Yeah.
that moment.
Man, I love that, man. You mentioned Jalen. You've had the fortune of playing with a lot of good quarterbacks. You go and win the Super Bowl with Jalen. Now you're with C.J. Stroud. I know it's just been an off season. He was kind of banged up. Are there any similarities, or what things do you see in C.J. when you said, I can come here and win? What things do you see in C.J. Stroud that could help you win a championship here as well?
A competitor, a dog, and willing to lead. I play with a lot of, Drew was one of those quarterbacks willing to lead us. And getting shipped to Philly was kind of a blessing. Because, being in New Orleans, the situation was hard, so we're looking for a leader. It's easy when you gravitate around a leader like Jalen, so when coming to another team, it's like, you don't got to say much. You just sit back and just encourage them. It's the only thing you can do with those type of quarterbacks, because you can't put too much on their plate. They already got, they got a lot going on. So if I could just be that teammate, like, bro, you him. We've been doing this since we were 7 years old, 6 years old, bro. Don't change. If I could just be that teammate, because I think Brandon Graham said something to me. You can be on a teammate with somebody for 10 years and not know them. I don't want to be that person. I want to know something about you. Even I know your favorite color, shoe, because that's what type of person I am. You can ask everybody in Philly. I'm getting the kitchen staff and equipment people shoes, because these people come up 5 o'clock in the morning cooking us breakfast. Clean our lockers. So if coming to this team, all I can say is encourage him, because everybody got negative around him, and now encourage him in a way where he want to do it.
Yeah.
Not just, you good, but you got to be better than him. Nah, bro, you good where you at, just let's keep going and let's keep building.
And bro, with D'Amico, we played with him. We old. We were puppies. We played with him, but
He played with D'Amico daddy.
Yeah, he played back. He got tackled by Dick Butkus. but bro, the way
I just smile at these guys.
Hey, Mike Singletary told Freddie TJ.
he gave him hell. That 46 bell. Shit, Fred, you gonna run through that 46 bell. But the way you talk, I know guys that think like you. I kind of think like you. You might be further off the diving board than I am. But is it? How is you and Miko's relationship? Because I think he could understand where you coming from more. And I'm not no bad mouth to anybody, any other coaches, any Nick. Y'all won a Super Bowl together. But does he understand where you're coming from more? Do y'all talk?
You know what's so crazy? When I got traded here, I was in shock. Now I told him I couldn't even come in the building because I was confused. I didn't know who to turn to.
How did you find out you were getting traded?
At night. What I was doing, trying to stream on Twitch. I get a phone call. Hey, buddy. Oh, man. I'm thinking I done did something crazy. But when you ain't do nothing, you just trying to okay. We haven't signed nobody free agency. What they got to do with me?
This is the Eagles?
Yeah, what they got to do with me? Yeah, and the team's on a younger slate right now. I'm 27. What they got to do with me? I'm going word for word. Yeah, so I'm going to let you know in the morning or we're going to send you or we're going to cut you. Whoa, I said, if you cut me, you got to clean it up. With nothing going on, I said, if the slate situation affected this ain't got nothing to do with that. I say, please let me know why I'm getting cut or clarify, because this is out the blue. 10 o'clock the next day, they'll send you to Houston. What? I said, hold on. I just called Nick. Nick don't answer. I called Dom. Dom don't answer. Howie called me. your contract way too much. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it's bullshit. I'm on an incentive-based contract. I'm billing $1 million this year. How am I weighing too much? If you want to protect and bring more, just say, because I had the option to take my salary and turn it to a sign-up bonus or whatever it may be and reconstruct pretty much so guys can get paid. I said that. Yeah, but we still need more money. I say, Howie, do what you need to do best for his organization. I said, I just want to go somewhere where I can win. As simple. I said, I just want to go somewhere where I can win. I don't have to struggle. I said, because if I struggle, I'm going to struggle as a player. I told him that straight out of my mouth. He said, all right. And my agent called me at 10 o'clock. You going to Houston that next morning. So I'm like, damn. I'm happy, but I'm like, damn. I got to start all over again with a group of guys who got a narrative of, and I just won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
So I'm like, damn. I'm battling now, like, okay, do I go quiet? Do I don't show up? Do I send a text to Stingley like, yo, bro, like, I don't know who to text. I don't know who to call on this team. D'Amico say, welcome to Houston. I say, D'Amico, bro, I'm shook right now. I had to tell him. And he knew what it felt like being traded. And he was like, take your time. I went and signed. I was like, just don't post me signing. I was broke.
What hurt you so much about it?
I built my home there in Philly. If I knew the contract was gonna be a 1 year, I'd have signed a 1 year deal. Not a 3 year, $33 million deal, $15 million signing bonus to be shipped out with no problems.
So, like, you say you don't cry. You say when you feel something, you pray. If you don't know if you want to go in the building, if you're telling the new team you're going to, and we see it all the time, right? The guys sign, they smile, the thing in the back, it says signed, all that. We see, like, that's part of the celebration of the process. If you don't want that, then you have to have feelings and emotions that are extremely real for you. What were those feelings and emotions in that moment that couldn't allow you to be like, well, I'm going to a playoff team that's really good, really young, really good head coach with another opportunity to win a Super Bowl? Why couldn't you be present in that moment?
I was still, put like that, I was still holding on to the memory I was making. I was trying to make history in Philly. Like, I done moved, my kids was moving to school. I'm like, okay, I was really trying to not get traded again or moved again to change the narrative. Like, the conversations we was having, that's why I was hurt. Like, these people on the phone with my kids. You don't play with people's kids. You don't play with people's kids. Like, y'all know what's going on, y'all say that. That's why I was crying, because you playing with my kids, my family, and you smiling on our face, and then you saying, nah, bro, don't get down like that. But I wasn't gonna allow my outbursts to even, that's why I was quiet when I got traded. Like, yeah, the episode when you training and vlog, but man, I ain't got nothing to say about them. People ain't do me no type of bad doing there. They paid me, helped me take care of my family, and they provided me a job. I was just hurt because my kids was hurt, my family was transitioning. That was a lot for me. And I was by myself. Well, I was just starting to get everybody in my family back. Like, that Super Bowl moment brought everything, like, I got people in New Orleans, people in Florida, so for when we went to Super Bowl in New Orleans with my grandma there, auntie there, it was like, dang.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and you just saw these people hugging them. I'm like, I'm just thinking about those memories. I'm like, my son say, so we can't wear green anymore? That would kill me.
Red is nice here, Capital.
It's nice, but a 6-year-old kid, it took me all over. Yeah, man.
Bro, being that family patriarch is something I think a lot of young players don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Aren't you the patriarch of your family now?
Yeah.
Because financially you can support people. Now you everybody gonna ask you your opinion on stuff and all.
Yeah.
Were you ready for that when it happened? And the mental state, because you can't be tough with that. That's what gets me, like that whole tough,
Yeah.
shit, put it on me. But now you can't put other people's problems on you, and you have to solve problems for other people.
I don't think I was ready for it. I wasn't ready to be the icon of my family yet. I'm gonna tell you, because my dad had a chance, my mom had a chance. So it was like, when it got thrown on me and I knew I had to make it out, I'm like, boy, ooh. When I got drafted, that's when it felt like, okay, it's sinking in. That off season, that very first off season, that's when it hit. I went broke, boy. I went crazy broke. Trying to feed mom, make sure dad stayed straight. And I'm like, I wasn't ready to do all that stuff because I wasn't putting myself in position to be ready for it. I was just seeing things and just going off of what I saw. Hearing how the NFL is supposed to be and how we going off what I heard. So I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't actually sitting back and analyzing my actions and asking questions. I had great vets. I wouldn't even ask them a question. When I got Malcolm Jenkins, that's when shit clicked. It clicked. I wasn't having that.
How did Malcolm help you?
He saw through the bullshit. He's like, bro, I was just like you a couple years ago, coming out of Ohio State, and realized when I went from corner to safety, that's when I realized that I'm like, wait, you was a corner? My favorite player, I didn't know he was a corner. That's when I knew I had to like really tighten up. First meeting, I couldn't even sit in the back no more. Like, you know, I'm back here Malcolm was really, this, if you want to make it out, this is what you need to do. And not make it out of your rookie contract. I said, dang, all right. I was trying to be like Marshall. I can't be like Marshall. He done already established himself. I can't fuck, and nothing against him. He's a great player. I just can't, that's his role.
Yep.
I can't be like Janoris Jenkins. That was another Florida. I got him in the room. I'm like, I can't be like him. Okay, no disrespect. I got to follow what's really going to help me. Get in the building at 6:30 where they can see that you're here taking your workout serious. Doing the extra workout after practice. Doing the tackling. Sometimes just going to Malcolm and just, all right, what do I need to do on film? Or as a man off the field in this building, you know what he told me? Stay nice to the trainers and make sure you speak to the coach every time you see him, no matter what coach. And it got me through a lot of things. And just don't take away from the organization. Like he said, you see all the stuff I do, standing up for our peoples. And he said, but I'm never taking away from the organization. I'm always going to ask them, like, how do you feel about this? You can see it. It's evident.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. And that's when I got Malcolm, that's when I really like, all right. When I lost him when he retired, I kind of was like, damn. But we went out with a bang, so like I took everything I learned from him and I try to like translate it.
He did that on this show, actually.
Yeah.
He retired here with us. You respect the vets, I can tell. Can you kind of take us through why the whole back and forth with you and Slay happened? Because it didn't seem like he was saying anything about you.
Yeah. He wasn't. That's the thing. He wasn't. Everybody blew it up around us.
Okay.
Let's just clear that out of the way. I think I quoted Michael Parsons, one of his tweets or something. He said something on his podcast, and Slay go on it. But everybody said, well, Slay shouldn't have said about your teammate. All right. He got asked a question. He can't control that. Let's just be honest with you. We go in the next day because they think okay, let's go back. When I got traded to Philly, I was actually happy to play with him. I didn't know how to like say, big bro. I get into it with a rookie in the weight room. I don't know how you treat rookies, but I remember in the weight room in Saints, if there's a weight on the ground,
They pick it up.
you pick it up. Hey, I say, hey, Rook, make sure y'all pick these weights up. And one of them felt the way, and they went to Slay. It was my first day, but I wasn't coming at him like and we're from Florida. I think it was no disrespect. I think me and Josh Joe. And I think Joe thought I was coming up with music loud. I'm like, nah, Joe, make sure you pick that up after you done. Like, hey, little bro. He go to Slay, and Slay come to me, and I'm like, nah, like, I didn't mean it, like, but how the rookie went to me, probably, like you said. I looked at this like, boy, what? What you talking about? Then the coaches get involved. Oh, don't talk to the rookies like that. Whoa, what? And that's what it took off from there.
Yeah.
First year, it was CD versus the DB coaches and the DBs. I had got traded a week before the season. I don't know their playbook, and they start me from the guys who's fighting for the safety spot. That's a slap in the face. That ain't my decision. That's why I started getting hated at. I'm in practice that week not knowing the playbook. And they just throw me at starting safety versus Detroit Lions. And every other starting safety that was practicing in camp was mad at me. I didn't ask for this trade. I was trying to get paid that nickel.
No bread.
That's where it started.
When it became public, though, the back and forth with Slay, how did you guys sort of come to a resolution? Because we had him on the show. He the coolest cat ever, bro.
You know what's so crazy? Me and Big Bro would really just like still have our daily conversations. People would like, why are you and Slay beefing? We're not beefing. We play on the same side of the field. He would say, "Lil' bro, you got me in the post? I got you. If you beefing with somebody, you're not gonna ask them that. You finna try to take the post and the third and the half and the quarter flat. Like,
Yeah.
it was, and then when everybody around, they kept picking at it. So as a vet, you probably get aggravated. And when he addressed it to me in the locker room, everybody wanna make a scene. Like, we finna fight. No. So I just like, bro, no, I ain't got time for this right now. Everybody blew it up as in I'm mad at him. We in the locker room, bro. We're gonna be coworkers. Let's just go talk about this. Or you call me, which what he did after we talked on the phone. Let's win Super Bowl this year, and that's what we did.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, right? The ceremony, the ring ceremony coming up. Have you gotten that out of your system? You gonna go up to the thing?
I'm
good
going.
question.
Cause that's a moment that, respectfully, if I never get it again, I'm getting that moment. It's like it's candy shop. I gotta show up. Out of all the chains we done bought, you can't buy that one. Can't buy that one.
They don't know. They don't know. Charles, only you and I. Charles, only you and I know what it's like to go to 2 Super Bowls.
Man, like,
win one. They don't know nothing about that, dog.
I thought you
I
could
gotta go to the ceremony because, like I said, they traded me, but they didn't do anything personally. Yeah. They didn't. I can celebrate this last moment with y'all. I went to the wedding for Joe Casper, our safeties coach. Amo was there. Alec was the assistant GM. We all shook hands. We dancing. I got one more. I got another memory with him. So I'm finna make it last. So when you try to paint this narrative, you saw me and shook my hand, was laughing with me at this ring ceremony and his wedding. How crazy can I be?
You have any animosity towards anybody? Because when you keep getting traded, it's like, goddamn. Like you're saying, you surprised. I don't know what a twitch is. You was twitching.
That's like the streaming.
Video game.
Yeah, man, I'm old as man. I don't play no video games, man.
Hey, you thought it was twitching?
I stay at my 401k. I look at my Morgan Stanley app all night. But like, no animosity towards any of those transitions, anything that happened to your career.
Not from the gym in New Orleans, Mickey, to Howie, Brad in Detroit.
Yeah.
Brad told me straight up, we might not have room for you because Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph are evolving. I gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Yep.
We went to an NFC championship together. We made history in Detroit. Why would I be upset? Because every place I've been, I made some sort of history. So I can never hate these people. You paid me. I got my name in the history books. I mean, if you don't bring me back to retire here, if I get to pick a place, if y'all want to bring me back, I'm kind of mad, but I'm going to retire at one of the teams I played for at least. At least, because y'all gave me a chance, so I'm going to at least give you,
I don't want to kiss your ass, but do you ever tell them like, bitch, have you seen the defenses I play on?
No.
Like, do you like Detroit? Like you just said it, the Super Bowl. First time in Eagles, y'all was balling on defense. Detroit was balling on defense. Then Eagles balling on defense.
They didn't expect it in Detroit.
Yeah.
We lost the Super Bowl. I just lost to the Chiefs with the Eagles.
Right.
Jacksonville come to a joint practice. And I told them, I said, it's going to be different. Y'all come up here because they was, crazy practice getting to it. Dan come to me and said, I need you to have that same energy first game against KC. I said, oh, it's going to be like that all year. We walk into KC. I told him what in the locker room, I said, don't let that red fool you. Mm-hmm. I said, let the big red dog fool you. I said, because it lay down sometimes. I told him that in the locker room. I told him that. That's why I put out the ski mask. The blue ski mask. I say, if you want it, you got to go take it. I said, them boys, they were, because Brian Branch was on my hip like, you sure? I'm like, bro.
I like him.
You got to do what you want to do to these boys if you want to get your point across. We beat them.
Big Branch had the pick 6.
Hutch going crazy. JG was going no, Gibby emerged. That's where everybody heard of Jameer Gibbs. I'm like, okay, we got a chance. We played Seattle, we lose to Geno them. But how we played that game, I tore my pec first quarter. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I'm getting bit by ants. I'm like, but this real some icy hot tiger bomb on it because I want to make a statement in Detroit about winning with these young guys. Everybody, oh, you didn't change nothing? Go watch that practice training camp, all camp. Giants came up there for joint practice. They knew what time it was. They coach said, yeah, we can't. Y'all defense, CD's going crazy. Jamal Agnew, Jacksonville come up there, live practice. For Philly's old coach, he was at Jacksonville.
Peterson.
Doug Peterson.
Doug say, we're going to go live. I hit Lil Agnew. He fumble helmet come off. They stopped joint practice. This is true statement. Dan said we're going to have a live 1v1s in Detroit. Gibby get his issue, but it wasn't on. I hit Jameer Gibbs in practice. Coach Shep everybody going,
Yeah.
they going crazy because in Detroit, we do Oklahoma drills, so you know how it is up in Detroit, man.
Yeah.
They knew what time it was. When I tore my pick, I felt bad for him, but I was happy for him because I was still there. Mm-hmm. If he had came into himself. Mm-hmm. Tracy was still, me and Tracy was
Tracy Walker.
trying to like figure out, okay, I'm like, big bro, you know, like, we the older ones, so we got the, when we saw Kirby and Brian go crazy, that's when we were like, all right, we can't say nothing no more. They got it.
Can I talk about one of my favorite C.J. CD plays?
What's up?
The hit on Pacheco in the Super Bowl, the first one. When you hit him in the chest and he couldn't figure out how to alleviate it, he tried to hunch over first and that didn't work. And then he went here, and then there was another play in that same quarter where you chop somebody down on the sideline. When you were approaching Isaiah Pacheco on that one hit where you hit him in his chest, talk about your mindset for the young safeties and the young defenders that watch this show when you're approaching him into the contact, and then what you felt after you hit one of the better backs in the league in the biggest game in the world.
You gotta know when it's coming. You gotta really study it. This, 8 minutes left in the game? They gotta feed them. And the only way you go at these type of backs, you can have no fear. And when we say no fear, we ain't no fear to go hurt the guy. Not to go fear to go try to go crazy. No, just do your job. If you do what you've been taught and what you practice, that's my first time I made a legitimate hit like I hit the dummy in practice. I was so shocked because it shocked me. Like I finally did something right for him not to fumble. I'm like, I did. Like we do a lot of crazy time we practice. For him not to fumble, it still shows there's people out there working harder than you. Mm-hmm. People working harder than you. Like, most guys fumble that ball. That showed me, like, I got to keep practicing my technique because there's people out there that's practicing and working harder than you. He fumbled, we changed, we won the game. I might have 2 Super Bowls. But it taught me, all right, When I wake up in the morning, I gotta go to work. No, I gotta go to work and feed my family. I gotta go to work because it's a young safety behind me that's getting ready to play. There's guys in colleges that seeing me that want to be just like me, but better. And for any young safety, just keep working.
I love it.
But you seem like you might yell bitch when you hit somebody.
Nah.
Bitch!
I got the, nah.
You don't do that?
I got the Brian Dawkins in me.
What's that?
Something.
Yo, hallelujah.
No,
something go,
I just scream like
Oh, okay.
the Superman scream like, I'm like, what? You good? Nah, my fault. I twitched.
So you,
Like it's Reed Blankenship. He'll tell you he have to like see the snap out of it because I just go black like it's straight red dots. I just.
I know the feelings. I can't even tell you. I know the feelings.
You talking about them fines you was talking about earlier? You can thank this OG right here for that.
Hey, I know the feelings,
But
though.
I actually have two questions. I know we're gonna wrap in a second. The first one, because you've mentioned family, you mentioned your kids, and that hurt you the most with the move from Philly. How has fatherhood changed your perspective, on the game, and when people come at you with these allegations that you are this type of player, that type of player, this type of person?
I just, seeing my oldest son, I'm like, all right, how can I really lead him? It was like, you gotta teach. I just wanna lead him in the right way. Cause you gonna learn a lot of things, get taught a lot of different things. And it's always when teammates I play with in college, like your son, how nephew doing? I'm like, damn, okay. He doing good. I can tell somebody like how my kid's doing. Or I can always I just look at their life and reflect. Like, everybody always asking how my kid's doing. I'm like, they're doing good. Cause I wanna lead them in the right light. Like, I don't wanna always teach them something. Cause they, like I said, it's hard, this world change is difficult, it's evil, and it's hard to get a grasp on it. So if I could just keep this path clear for him and my daughter and my other son, Saint, man, you can do what you wanna do. Like I said, hey, no outbursts. This is what daddy did. This is the good effect, it's the bad effect. That's what I'm gonna teach. But I just wanna keep this path clear and keep everything away from them. Not everything, so they can walk in the world and be like, all right, I can do something, whether it's football, scientists, or whatever it may wanna do. I just wanna be proud, because when people ask, like I said, me and your son got a great relationship. So he saw me one time, he was like, he gonna be crazy good. I say, nah, he gonna be better than me because I'm gonna teach him to just be in the right crowds. That's one thing I'm gonna teach him. Be around the right people. When you're around success, you're gonna be successful.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
It
like.
leaves footprints.
Right. And the other question is one of our favorite questions. Your biggest pivot in life. That's the moment you can look back on and say, because of this happening, I am the person I am today.
I look myself in the mirror, to be real. I think when I got traded the first time to Philly, I actually had to sit back and realize, this is my rookie contract, it could end. I actually had to make a phone call to the Howie and ask him, and I apologized to the GM like a grown man for the little things. I had to apologize and understand, that was a pivot in my life because I never knew how to apologize. And I apologized to Mickey Loomis because I feel like I let him down for trading me. And I think that's what helped me express a lot of gratitude to people. And that's what's helping me.
Right.
It's just helping me, bro. Thanking and being forgiving to everybody in my life. Because, like you say, I've been traded, but I can forgive them for, like you said, helping me. That's the pivot. Being able to forgive people and just move on and not hold on to nothing. You can't hope. Gotta be able to, God forgives. So why can't I?
Jesus was brought here specifically for that. My last question would be this. You're talking about apologizing, forgiving. In the sort of the heat of the moment, the statement was made, the Eagles won't win another ring without me. And you see what happened when I was gone for a year. Looking back at those statements, how do you feel about those now?
I'll retract them, and I wouldn't even say it because I play with those guys. And I know how they will feel. Like, Chauncey, you tripping. It's a disrespect to Jalen Carter. A.J. Brown. I can name all those guys on that team. Lane Johnson.
Right.
Respectfully, because Lane is my big vet. And Lane would tell me, hey, Chance, I got your back. But when you do too much, I don't got your back. And that's one of those moments, that's too much. Because it's taken away from his career. He done it before me. So I think apologizing to the guys in Philly, like, I got nothing against them. And if they win 6 more rings without me, they deserve it, because that's the type of players they are. And if I don't win, if I do win, like you said, I will apologize to them like a grown man. That's why I'm going to the ceremony, because I know how to approach it. Even if somebody asks me about it, bro, I apologize. That wasn't nothing towards you. I respect you. Like I said, I'll give all my respect to Lane being the oldest guy on the team, the veteran team, because he will be owed apology more, because that comment would be more hurtful to him. Because say he decided to keep playing. So, yeah.
Nah, that's how we end the pivot, man. That was dope. Appreciate you, bro.
Good, man.
That was real, dog.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, that was
I
damn
see you
good,
got
bro.
you got a little Ocho in you, CJ. But they take you the wrong way because you're more aggressive
really
than
do.
Ocho. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They see you
No,
for
but
like,
he
I'll
just
knock
switched.
your head off if I got to. But nah, that's always good though. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, congrats on everything, bro. And it's good that you're trying to sort all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're understanding the business more and more and more, right? And you gotta always keep your face clean, because they all talk. They see this like, oh, he can be this, but he's a great player. This is liability, this is an asset. You know, he can do this. And then, you know, this can probably bring him down here, but it's good that you identify with everything that you've done from change to change. So keep going, bro.
Appreciate you.
I get to see you when y'all come down to Jacksonville, and then when they come over here. Yeah, I know, right? And then that division is nothing like where you just
It be
left.
hot in Jacksonville, though.
Yeah, here
I'll be
too.
honest with you.
You know what I'm
Bullock?
saying?
Nice.
No, he's phenomenal.
I just trained him this weekend.
I talked to him. I was like, I don't know how you didn't have 12-plus picks last year.
Wow.
He dropped 4. Kalen Bullock. He was out there this weekend. Tall kid from with the USC.
All right, this is something. Petrie,
He can go too.
you know what's so crazy? I see him being like a linebacker, because like,
That's what he do. He play
man,
Sam.
the way he run the gap.
And what's the
He
other guy
basically played Sam because he played nickel.
that knocked Trevor head off? Azim?
Oh, he a monster.
Azim.
Florida kid,
Aziz.
Florida kid.
Hey, I love
And
him.
that's why your coach,
He
the
a
real
killer.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, your coach, he gon' rock with y'all.
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach, got pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up. On the mission got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On this vision I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach, got pinning it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling